Hey guys, Coach Henry here, coming at you today with an MMA video talking about the Figueiredo versus Moreno fight that just happened this weekend. I thought it was a super amazing fight. Both guys came out with incredible determination, heart, technique, showed it all out there and left it all out there. Incredibly close fight. I think that the call the judges made was correct. Sometimes this fight's a draw, right? And that sort of feels unsatisfying, but honestly, to me, it's great because we get to see it again, in relatively short order. Although they've said that they're going to let those guys give it a little rest. Glenn's helping me out today with some of the demo. So I just wanted to cover some of the techniques I saw in the fight that I thought were really cool. Both fighters had moments where they were in control, where they were winning, but it just kept going back and forth so much. And they were both landing strikes and techniques really effectively. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'll start by playing the role of Figueiredo. Some of the things I saw he was doing were really, really smart. He was doing this lunging jab, kind of like coming in really aggressively, comes back out, right? He would come in with that lunging jab, and then once Moreno started timing that and getting the parry, he would come in and throw a lunging left hook instead, right? So he was expecting that hand to be down, and often it was. He was landing that really nicely. So he's coming in, that lunging jab, right? And then with that hook, okay? Doing that really nicely. Really landing and finding a home for that shot. Another thing he was doing really, really well was coming in and he'd fake up top, get it nice and close and start firing a flurry of hooks. Working the body, head, coming up top, okay? And it's really hard to keep up with that, especially when you're going a little bit faster, right? Just kind of throwing these flurries of little tight hooks that were landing really nicely. And anytime you hand to a body shot, especially in a long fight, that's really nice because you're slowing your opponent down a little bit. And these guys are flyweights, so they're fast as it is, right? Comes in, working up the body from the midsection to the head, landing really effectively. You turn on both sides, doesn't really matter, right? And all those shots. Sometimes finishing off with this kind of short knee right to the midsection, okay? So he comes in, big, right up the top, big knee, circling out, okay? Really nice stuff, okay? And then he was also landing a nice overhand right, and sometimes left. I mean, he was switching stances occasionally there. You come in, put the jab out there, and then throw this big haymaker shot. Landing really effectively. Those guys are tough as nails, though. They eat a bunch of them. Come in. And one more thing you do is that lunging attack vein. You come in just super aggressive and throw this big right elbow. Come in, and throw it, and you'd almost fall over. He was selling out on that shot, okay? And literally he would fall into the cage and just hope that he could just scramble out from there. And he did. He was just very, very scrambly, but he was coming in, expecting this shot on the left hook of the jab. He would throw instead of this big, hard right elbow and just kind of fall through and then look to re-engage from there. Some really good stuff. Now switching roles. Moreno, his grappling game, I think, was shown really well. He came in with a number of nice takedowns. He wasn't really able to do a lot with them in the sense of long-term control or finding a finish there on the ground, but he did a great job of flowing through those positions and getting to the takedown. So some of the ways he was doing that, he was throwing his jab overhand right. Okay, so they both had that going for him to this fight. Overhand right, and then sometimes he would swim that hand in through the guard and get to a body lock. Okay? From here, I'll come this way. It doesn't matter which side he's on, he's doing this outside trip. Locking ankle to ankle and then driving to the mat and getting on top. So this overhand, boom, overhand, boom. Swimming in, getting this outside trip. that. And then of course there's usually a wild scramble from there. I just thought that was a beautiful technique to play with. Sometimes you go from that body lock to the leg and look for that single, but most of the time Figueiredo was able to turn around and pull his leg out. Just some, really nice counter wrestling on both sides. Okay, and then he also is landing some really nice hook flurries. Okay, coming in, working from the head down to the body, or just a couple flurries of shots to the head. Okay, those guys are super game. Managed to come out and display a lot of incredible, exciting technique, and definitely went for it the entire time. So if you get a chance, guys, watch the fight. I think it was, for me as a flyweight myself, super exciting to see that high level come back to the division, especially after Demetrius left, and it kind of was in this weird space for a while. So I'm excited for the future of the division. I think that they're doing amazing things with it, and they're fighting these guys who are just super, super talented and very fun to watch. So guys, like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to see all of our content, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.